Welcome back, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and go ahead and hit that notification bell and select all so that you are hip to every video that we post. Let's get into it. Alright, so you guys, what we're doing here is adding our lye water to our melted oils and butters. I want to be clear, I've already added my white kaolin clay to the butters. I think it might be easier to mix it this way going forward. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and mix everything together to light trace. And so what I like to do is I stick blend a little bit, then I just kind of mix it with my hands, stick blend again, just so that way I'm not, being a little too overzealous with the mixing. So here I'm just checking for trace. And once I get to a good trace, I'm going to go ahead and just clean off my blender and keep it moving. As you know, the whole theme of the soap is aloe vera, so we're going to add our aloe vera fragrance oil combo here. And there's no need to stick blend at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and stir the fragrance oil in. I promise you're not experiencing deja vu. This is aloe vera extract, which is supposed to be really nice to the skin. So I'm also going to go ahead and add that in. It just ties in with the whole theme very well, don't you think? So let's watch me stir while I just kind of prep you guys for what I'm going to be doing shortly. The colors in this soap are going to be green, of course, for the aloe. Purple because sometimes aloe has purple in it, but also purple to represent the Southwest mountains, and also a little bit of white, again, to represent some of the white spots that, aloe has. And, I don't know, you'll see how it all ties in at the end. I wasn't sure if this was going to actually work, but my vision sort of kind of came out. You guys will see it. So here I'm separating just about 5 ounces, I believe, of soap, which will be the purple. Here I'm probably doing about 15 ounces. I forgot to write this recipe down, you guys. I know everything in it, but I don't know the quantities. I think probably about 15 ounces here, and I'm going to use that for the titanium dioxide and make that white. And the rest of that soap over there, you guys, you already know, it's going to be green. Oh, the struggle is real. So this wasn't going as smoothly as I hope, and I hope you know I'm just speeding this up a little bit. I don't actually mix this fast. I wish I could. But when I saw this color, I duly noted I could get an avocado green color with green vibrance by Nurture Soap. And the reason why I mention this now is because I have an avocado fudge soap tutorial coming up for you guys, inspired by this green color and an Instagram photograph my sister sent me. But I'm going to go back and add more green because I want it to be a little darker, a little bit closer to the color of aloe vera. Alright, so here I'm adding my purple vibrance mica mixed in with some olive oil. I'm going to add it into the soap here to get my purpley Southwest mountains and or Southwest sky / aloe vera inspired purple. And since I did not make a lot of this purple, I wanted to be able to spread it as easily as possible. So I thought putting it in this squirt bottle would make it easier for me to spread it across the loaf. I just kind of wanted a thin layer, or to have 1 or 2 thin layers in the soap. I'm a messy soaper, but I try to clean up when I can, you guys. I hope you see that noble effort. Now here's my titanium dioxide, not mixing all that well with olive oil. Do you guys see that heart right there? Do you see that heart made with love? So I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in to get a nice white color. And I'm going to be honest with you, I find that when I use my hand mixer, or the stick blender, that really helps incorporate the titanium D into my soaps better. Alright, so after I'm done tapping out the air bubbles, I'm going to start mixing, but I just want you to notice that how white the soap looks after now I've used the stick blender. My one and only objective at this point was to get that thicker green into the mold, avoid air pockets if possible, and really just fill it up about 60%. In a minute, we're going to be adding the purple layer, but I want to be clear that the fact that the soap is at this thick of trace is an important part of this process. Otherwise, if it was too thin, what would happen is that this purple may slide down into it and it would be more of a drop swirl. But I wasn't going for a drop swirl. I was going for something kind of like what you see here because we're trying to paint a picture, so to speak. Now we're going to go ahead and add our white to it. And titanium dioxide always seems to make my soap just thicker, quicker. And so that's why I'm adding it here, and I'm trying to clump it on top of itself because my hope is to have it look a little bit mountainous, like a mountain range. And in fact, let me just show you what the heck the soap is actually going to look like so you can get an idea of what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to have it look kind of like a mountain southwesty range to tie in the whole aloe vera theme with the southwest theme. You know what I mean? I'm trying to marry the two together. All right, lastly, there's some more white, so I wanted to go ahead and add that. And this layer right here ended up looking like some sort of range in the distance, which was pretty cool when I cut the soap. And then I'm not going to use all of that white. I'm going to save it, and you will see why shortly. I use this to pipe the spikes along the outer edges of the soap to resemble that of the aloe vera plant. But first, I'm going to go ahead and start adding a little bit of texture on top, but I'm going to be quite honest with you. What I did here was completely unneeded because I changed my mind after adding some purple and decided to kind of just do some chopstick swirls or whatever on top, and you'll see that very shortly. There's no particular rhyme or reason. I just wanted to get a little bit of purple along the entire loaf of soap so that each loaf or each bar would end up having some purple. So that's all I'm doing. I just have to have something shimmery, glittery, shimmery, and shiny on all of my products. So today I'm using Snowflake Mica by Brambleberry. I do happen to think that that Snowflake Mica looks so beautiful on the purple and the greens here as you can see. And you guys, let's go ahead and flash forward to the next day when it is time to cut the soap. What do you guys think? What do you think of this non-traditional take on aloe vera soap, right? So it does look southwesty, mountainy, sunsetty without the sun color, but it just has all of that, and I think I was able to kind of pull it all together. So you guys, let me know what you think. We've definitely got to play around with this idea more and see what we can build off of it. So as always, I must thank you for stopping by and thank you for just watching this, spending time with me. Stay tuned for the next video, you guys. Bye-bye.